All right, we live, man. Bill Left Unsaid show. Just half of the duos here, man. Had to cover it real quick, man. So my partner Crown will be here soon. You know what I'm saying? We can discuss it and get his opinion on it. All right, so we got this. Some people call him a hero. Some people call him a villain, man. They got the boy, the TikTok superstar Keith Lee, going around the city causing havoc. You know what I'm saying, with his videos. You know what I'm saying. Some people got a lot to say about it. Actually, a lot of people have a whole lot to say about it. Some people say it's great. Some people say it was needed. Some people say take your ass back to wherever you came from and mind your business. All the above. But the background is, first of all, I'm not a TikTok dude, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really know much about him, but he got so big to the point, you know what I'm saying? My girl, whoever, they kept bringing him up. It was a big deal. And he's been trending for like the last week or so because he's in our city, you know what I'm saying? As an Atlanta resident, I had to take notice because the stuff he was talking about, I was very familiar with. These restaurants, some of I've been to, some of I haven't, some of all of them I've heard about. Food, service, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to throw in there. So let's give a quick background, man. The man's on a city food tour. He asked, actually, let me tell you exactly what he asked for. Let me just play the clip. This is what he said.
We about to go back on tour. The fifth spot of the family food tour, Atlanta, will be there soon. If you know any mom and pop shops that have great food, great customer service, but need the marketing, please either email me, DM me, or leave it in the comments below. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. Atlanta, here we come. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so check this out. So he was already excited. You know what I'm saying? First of all, everybody love the city, man. Let's keep it 100, man. One of the most popular, I mean, we got the TV shows, we got the movie sets, we got the nightlife, we got the food, we got the women. You know what I'm saying? Let me take a quick pause because you know that needs his emphasis. We got everything you need in the city. So if I was him, I'd be excited too. If I heard about Atlanta, I can't wait to go out here and try some food. Apparently that did not go according to plan, according to Mr. Lee. So I'm gonna let him give y'all a quick brief rundown, and then I'm gonna share my thoughts on some of the things he said he experienced while in the lovely city of the A-Town.
Let's talk about it. Every restaurant that me and my family go to, we were either A, invited by the restaurant themselves, or B, was told about the restaurant 100 plus times from locals, from people who mention me, from people who email me, DM me. 99% of the time, I never go to a random restaurant. With that being said, my opinion was asked for. So many narratives being pushed, and it's insane to me. But let's be honest, what else do you want from me? If I go to a bunch of restaurants and have it.
All right, so check this out. So bottom line is the places he went to is visiting are high demand places that people really want to hear a review from, whether that be the restaurant to promote their business, or would that be residents in the city that just want to see what he actually thinks. Like, does he love it as much as we love it? Or is it something that we can improve on, that he's going to force this to happen? Because his voice is that powerful. It's already crazy that a man that's, you know what I'm saying, he does this in a very monotone voice. How would you like me to help you? I don't like the big. It's already crazy that man got that much power. But we're going to keep it moving. So the uproar is that he says some not so favorable things to some of the better well-known restaurants in the city. We can start with the Real Milk and Honey. And not to be confused with Milk and Honey. And I know that's probably going to get some bad publicity already because it's already confusing. It's just the same to me. I keep it 100. But it's specifically the Real Milk and Honey. It was so bad, he couldn't even get food. Hour-long wait, confusion. He tried to go in, figure out what's going on. They said, oh, don't worry about it, we'll get you something. But I just went on your app, I sent my sister and all that. Y'all know the storyline with it. Bottom line, the customer service was terrible, according. Well, he said it's not terrible. The rules are unique, and he did not like them. Basically, he was trying to word it in a way that wasn't so bashing, but the general gist is bad customer service, from my interpretation. I won't put words in his mouth, but cool. He also said something very similar happened at Old Lady Gang, and also something very similar happened at Toast on Lennox. Now, all these are very well-known brands in Atlanta. Now, does it represent Atlanta? I mean, I'll let the folks who live here, you know what I'm saying, decide. I mean, kind of, sort of, not really. A lot of these are newer. I mean, whatever. But the bottom line is, anybody that is not familiar with Atlanta culture and brunch culture, it is definitely a lot of validity in what he's saying as far as when it comes to, we can narrow it down to black businesses, or we can narrow it down to just Atlanta businesses, narrow it down to just the places that want to just get the biggest names in there so they could promote it and make it look like this is the place everybody needs to be. You need to spend a whole lot of money. All of these reasons. But he was telling the truth. Some of the service is terrible. Some of the service is really bad, like to the point, I mean, you can't call in to get nothing. You gotta wait 2 hours. You can't wait inside. You sit down. You gotta get up in an hour and a half. You just got the food hour into it, so you got 30 minutes to rush and drink and do all this stuff. So it is a fact. It is bad. But I think it makes it worse if you just think that you're gonna go somewhere and it's gonna happen just like it might happen in another city. It's a different culture out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to Mardi Gras and expecting it to be, oh, it's cool, but the party starts the party's gonna die down at midnight. Like it's different. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what to expect, it's gonna be that bad. But Atlanta, and I mean, I do love my Atlanta residents and my Atlanta neighbors and all that. They gonna give you a piece of their mind. Man, I'm keeping it 100 with you. They call him all types of names. They called the boy autistic. I'm be honest with you. I wasn't even sure if that was a shot or if that was the truth, because I don't know him. And he doesn't talk in a very, you know what I'm saying, specific way. So I was like, oh, damn, that's kind of messed up if she going there, if he really is. And if he's not, it's even worse because you just mad because he told the truth about your service. That's cool, but we're going to keep it moving. The point is, it got so bad, it went past looking at boy silly at all this roasting shit that we like to do. And it got to like the quote unquote death threats, or, you know what I'm saying, threats of harm to him and his family. Now, was that necessary for the fact that he's just telling the truth? He telling the truth. Motherfucker got bad business, you know what I'm saying? We used to it. And that's the thing, like sometimes you don't know stuff is as bad until somebody else that's used to like something that's just regular or good, and they come like, damn, this what you putting up with? I'm like, what you mean? I thought it was cool out there. Y'all don't be waiting for 2 hours for the food? Oh shit, where you live at? Shit ain't fucking with this shit good. But whatever, but I think it was something that's very much needed, because if we want to be honest though, we can't just put it all strictly on like black business, Atlanta business. A lot of stuff has been bad since the pandemic. A lot of stuff has been terrible. You know what I'm saying? Half the menu don't even be available. The hours be weird. You know what I'm saying? The call-in issue, you call in your order, you get there, it still ain't ready. You still got to wait 30. So what's the point? Like, it's a lot of stuff that the pandemic affected. And I think, in my honest opinion, I really think the restaurant owners, because a lot of these are not like franchise. They don't got like this big system to keep things afloat or maintain these things. A lot of these businesses failed during the pandemic. So I think they are trying to take an approach to where it's leading to terrible experience for the consumers, for customers like me. Like, why are you not taking reservations? That makes things a lot more difficult, because I can't just plan my day around like, oh, we're gonna go there at this time. I never know when I'm gonna get in. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get my food. All these things come up. Why am I getting charged for a $20 valet in a parking lot that's right in front of the store? I can park myself. Why am I getting charged for this much? Or why I'm getting charged for this? Why y'all forcing me to get up? It's a lot of things that I think they have tried to implement that has just not been the best way to go about sustaining this business. Like, now everybody's getting overcharged for mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing if you, let's say the food is great. The food is great. I can wait an hour and a half. I'm willing to spend and wait for something that's going to be great. But if I'm going to have a $150 tab just for myself, the drinks is halfway put together, the food is okay, it's not even hot, even though I've been waiting an hour and a half, and I have 20 minutes to hurry up and get up and eat, what am I paying for? What's the incentive for me to return to this restaurant? So I appreciate what Keith Lee has done and what he is going to continue doing, because a lot of times we need to hear this shit. It has been bad. Now, I ain't gonna lie, my first reaction was like, I mean, come on, man, get this country out. I don't know where you're from. Get this country ass nigga out of here. If you ain't used to, you know what I'm saying, don't come disrespecting. I see shutting all our businesses down and all that. But at the end of the day, you gotta take a step back, because I get it. The owners of the restaurants, they, you know what I'm saying, they making responses and all this stuff too. But nobody disagrees that we all want good customer service. It's not just about the food. It's not just about the restaurant. It's about how you feel and what you expect to be treated like when you're going to a business. Because that's what it is at the day. A business that's supposed to cater to the paying customer. So I'm gonna keep it 100. Shout out to Keith Lee. They say the boy a black belt too, so when them restaurant owners, you know what I'm saying, nigga had to get a knuckle sound. She keep talking crazy because they diss him in the video. You know what I'm saying, who is Keith Lee? You know who he is now. So watch your mouth. But I don't know, man. I think it's I understand both sides, but I definitely think a lot of this is just accountability based, and this is just a broader picture. Like, we can remove Keith Lee. Anytime somebody it's, if you late for work and somebody telling you what you snitching, you the manager, da da da. It's like, bruh, people do this because that's going to affect everybody else. People, you know what I'm saying? And that's the point. We try to remove accountability and try to face it with anger and these name calling and slurs and all this. But the bottom line is, Keith Lee did what he's supposed to do. He told the truth, and it's on a public platform that nobody can ignore. So if all of these businesses want to maintain, they want customers like me, that wants me, my girl, my friends, all right, we want to have a birthday party at your spot, you should be grateful that whatever your marketing plan was and whatever location you have has made us want to do that. And we should be treated as such. You know what I'm saying? So bottom line is, that's all I got to say. Bell Left Unsaid Show. Man, y'all follow, like, subscribe, share, repost. Shout out to Keith Lee.